Just got back in the house. This is your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman with a requested video. And I don't know much about it, but I just watched a little bit of the trial, and I'm gonna give y'all my opinion. That's how I get down. I don't go digging into nobody information. I just look at some stuff, stay above water, and give y'all my opinion. I had several people wanting me to talk about ASAP Rocky. Rihanna's man. So I kept hearing about this trial, but I wasn't all into it because Rocky kind of different to me. But kind of find out he's a fashion mogul or something. He, when they into fashion, it's like art. It don't make sense, but it's worth a lot of money. So now I kind of understand his style. Just don't put no dang on baby house on your head, Rocky. We'll be okay. I was watching the trial, ASAP Rocky. Hey, y'all. How you doing? Hey, Cynthia. Elissa. Is it Darth? Hey, how y'all doing? Feet. See, I'm going to have to get this person off here. Hold on real quick, y'all. I ain't got time. I ain't got time for that. Don't do stupid stuff. No comments. No nonsense at all on this channel. None. I didn't have requests to do a video on ASAP Rocky trial. Do y'all know who ASAP Rocky is? Can I get a yes? And after you answer that, do y'all think he should have walked? Yes or no? Did y'all watch the trial? I just watched a little bit of it. And instantly, I knew he was innocent. At first, I thought it was Ray money. I said, his woman a billionaire. He ain't going to jail. Then I watched this alleged victim talking. I said, if they do not get that crybaby grown man off the stand, I wouldn't even have wasted, what they do, 8 days. How do you even get to that point with this fool? So I'm like, how the hell did they waste 8 days of taxpayers' money to do this? Now I know, let me tell y'all what I realized for real, because this was in Los Angeles. This was in California. I realized, y'all, that prosecutors prosecute because they want money. It's no way they should have picked up that case. No way they looked at that case and heard that man speak and say, yeah, you a victim. No way. They said, who did it? ASAP Rocky, the one go with Rihanna, the billionaire. Oh, hell yeah, you a damn victim. He going to jail. Oh, hell yeah. That's what went down. Trust and believe. I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about the story that I know. They grew up together, and they started the ASAP crew or whatever, because I kept wondering, why everybody named ASAP? They grew up from childhood children. Well, Rocky, he took off in fashion. He took off in other areas. And then he just happened to fall over in some billionaire, So your boy looking at you like, damn. He taking off with modeling, he taking off with singing, and he meet a billionaire like Rihanna? Oh, he was jealous. Trust me, he was mad. And I got some stories to tell y'all in a minute. So, something about he told his friend, now this is the part that tripped me out. Go in there. This is the part that tripped me out. This grown man was pretty much sounding like a crybaby. That his friend didn't play with him no more. My friend don't call me. I ain't heard from him in 6 months. Why you doing this to me, Rocky? We grew up pity pat, jump rope. Where you at? You over there playing with rich girls and you just left us? So he started lying to people and said he was a multi-millionaire. He was only worth $700,000, which is a lot of money to me. But he got caught up in a lie. What is the attorney name? This attorney ain't for no games. Named Joe He looked like he Italian. I'm scared of Joe. Joe looked like after this trial over, you'll end up in a trunk with that shovel because we gonna bury your ass. He looks scary as hell. He knows Scarface. So I'm like, hey, man, you better quit yelling at Joe, boy. He was yelling at Joe. What do you mean? What do you mean you asking me did I lie on my Instagram account? Oh, you just trying to set me up. Why is you in my Instagram account? People doing death threats against me and my daughter. I've never seen a witness that people hate. Now, let me change that around. A victim. Besides the people that victimize them in the family. But I just never seen a victim get on the stand and everybody hate you. I don't hate you, Raleigh, Ephron. I just like your ass, though, because I don't like jealous people. And I instantly picked up on jealousy because I went through that all my life. You jealous as hell of your friend. You was mad because your friend ain't hanging out with y'all no more. Your friend is elevated and he left your asses behind and he done fell over in some rich ass cuckoo. And it made you kind of mad, Ephron, right? So you told him to meet you in a garage. Why did Rocky do it? Because that's his boy. Who would think my boy would try to do something? Thank God, Rocky, he didn't pow you because jealousy will make you do that. So in the video, it looked like Rocky, and Rocky walked like Denzel. He looked like Denzel, y'all. I think that's Denzel's son. I said, he walking like Denzel, man. That's Denzel. So he walk up, and you can't hear what they saying, and next thing you know, Ephron grabs him. Like, he about to fight. Rocky, a little guy. When I seen the pawpaw in his hand, it was like behind him. I said, how he walk? He got that go the pawpaw right there. It was a prop gun. And the reason why it was prompt because they said people had broken their house. They had people after them. I mean, he go with Rihanna. But I don't think back then, how long have him and Rihanna been dating? Anybody know? I don't think they were dating then. I don't know. But it was a prompt gun that they was dating because it came from Rihanna's video. And he said, I want to carry something to make people scared if they see it. You know, when you see a pawpaw, you go get somewhere. But see, Rocky, you so blessed, brother. Put that pawpaw down and get you the right security. Because if that was Pookie and Ray Ray, once you pull that, you better use it, brother. You can't just be, I'm going to scare you. No, not in this society because dang gone 4-year-olds got pop-outs. You can't be playing around. Well, Raleigh said that he pointed at him. So Joe, the defense attorney, he said, what was he pointing? No, the prosecutor, what was he pointing at? He said, like my stomach area. He said, he's pointing at your stomach. He said, and my head. So I guess he was doing this. Because your head way up here, your stomach way down here. He didn't say my stomach and my chest. He said my stomach and my head. That sounds dumb as hell to me. Then he said he was looking for somewhere to pop on me. So not only was he doing this, he said, no, should I pop on in his ear? Or now I'm like his nose. I ain't never liked his chin. Well, I'm going to get him in the belly button. He didn't know where he wanted to pop out. Sound ridiculous. Dumb as shit. Don't that sound... Who believe that sounds stupid? If you was the judge, what would you think at that moment? If you was the judge, what would you think about the victim acting like he is the one that's being prosecuted? He didn't want to be cross-examined. He wanted to argue with the defense attorney. He wanted to get smart with the judge. You would think this is the person fighting for their life because if you're the victim, you sitting there, yes, sir. Yes, sir, that's exactly what happened, sir. This is my childhood friend. I am just so distraught because we grew up from little kids together. I just don't understand why he did this to me. No. What you putting at my Instagram for, Nick? Now you want to be funny. Okay. No, Your Honor. He want to be funny. They trying to set me up. Aren't you the damn victim? If I was a judge, I'm like, give me the paperwork because is Rocky the victim? I'm confused. I I had to watch it a couple times and realize who the hell the victim was. I said, is that the victim? That can't be the victim. That got to be another ASAP. That ain't the one he pop out. He too angry. But you know when you're jealous, you can't hide it. When you bitter, you can't hide it. When you have a black heart and you envious, you can't hide it. It was coming out in the courtroom when he put his eyes on Rocky. And then he looked behind Rocky, and who did he see? He seen Rihanna with their babies. Not only did my friend sleep with Rihanna, Lord, a billionaire, he got 2 kids, man. Oh, hell no. I want him to get a life. And she's sitting over there with Rocky Mama. I used to go eat, chicken and stuff at their house. And she over there sitting with Rihanna too. She in the family. I can't compete with that. What girl can I get to outdo my friend? And he got Ray Ray. Who in the hell gonna date me? That she a billionaire, Your Honor. That's what he should have said. She a billionaire, Your Honor. No, girl, I'm on me. Go top that. Unless I go get Oprah with her bad feet. And I don't want to talk to Oprah. So who the hell I'm gonna go get? Beyonce already taken. I don't want one of them Kardashians. He got Rihanna. If y'all didn't spot jealousy from the first time that brother started talking, something wrong with y'all. I would, if I was a judge, I'd be like, case over, go home, get out of here, go on, get out of my face. Your ass stupid. Rocky, go enjoy your family. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. And stop dealing with jealous friends. I wouldn't even spend 8 days listening to that. And then I said, why is this judge being so patient? Where the hell is Judge Judy? Will somebody go get Judge Judy? Because this judge was being too damn nice. And I normally don't say this shit. That judge had the patience of Job. I said, So see when it got smart with the defense attorney, say something else. Every time he got smart, they should have had Judge Judy come out. Or Judge Joe Brown. Or Judge Mathis. They didn't have the right judge. Because Judge Mathis, he gangster. Judge Mathis would have been like, what he say? Give me my gloves. Boy, if you don't sit down, I'm going to put this glove on your ass. And Judge Joe Brown would have came out the back and said, it sounds like a crackhead move to me. You know what I'm saying? And Judge Judy been like, give him life. Get your ass out of here. They had the wrong judge. I just don't understand why he was so patient and said, listen, just answer the question. And he going off. So if I'm on the jury, I'm watching this. And get they interview Jesus' sister, one of the jurors. I think he's guilty. I was one of the ones that I didn't believe him. I believe Riley. I believe it. Because I don't like Rihanna's richer than me either. I don't like she don't have to leave. My family about to go. I'm mad. I want all these people to just die and get life. I don't give a damn. He was guilty. I said, how does she look at that man, listen to that testimony, and say he was guilty? This is why I hate the jurisdiction system. I hate the law. You know why? Because it's corrupt and it's crooked. Who came up with 12 citizens? Average Joes off the street. You don't know if they racing. You don't know if they don't like black folks. You don't know if they don't like white folks. You don't know what their background is besides their income. And they never been in trouble. They never been caught. And you put them on the stand. And between 1 and about 10 days, somebody never met you in your life. Hear a short story. And they decide your destiny. Who came up with that shit? Because what if somebody just broke up with their black boyfriend this morning? Karen's sitting up there, and she just broke up with her black boyfriend. Or what if somebody, Hispanic friend, just did something to their cousin? So every Hispanic coming their way, I hate them. Or what if somebody's got fired by their white boss? So every white person they see, I'm going to make them pay for losing my job. They don't think about that. I'm not going to bring up my trial because I went to trial. And I should have been like A$AP Rocky. Just watching him, I said, dang, I shouldn't have took that plea. You know how many people that's innocent that took a plea because they were scared? I'm one of them. You know how many people in prison because they were scared? Because this is what they do to you, and it should be illegal. What did they do to Rocky? I'm offering you 6 months for a plea. And if you don't take that plea, you facing 24 years. 6 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 24 years. How the hell you jump from 6 months to 24 years? If the case is only worth 6 months, and I go to trial, and somebody just don't like my suit for the day, and they say I'm guilty, I get 24 years, and y'all call this justice? If the crime was that bad, y'all, they wouldn't have offered the brother 6 months. Do y'all not get the system is corrupt? How you offer me 6 months for attempted, I guess, deletion of his life to this much time? Because I'm wasting your time, Yana. You want to go on a golf course with Donald Trump, so you pissed. Give him 24 years. Get him out of here. I ain't got time for him no more. What kind of shit is that? I can see if they do this. I'm giving you a plea deal of 6 months. If you don't take it, I'm going to give you 36 months. That make more logical sense. Not years. My nephew, I know y'all didn't tired of hearing about my nephew. My nephew got sentenced to 30 to 60 years for a $200 gas station robbery under circumstantial evidence that he was at work. They did not have proof he left his job, period. His attorney failed him and didn't even get the recording from work to show he didn't leave. Then, y'all go trip out about this part. His boss that was on the press machine with him got on the stand and act like he can speak English. This is the boss he used to bring food to when he came to work. They was cool, used to speak perfectly good English. He got on the stand and act like he needed an interpreter. So my nephew's sitting there like, Jesus, what you doing? I used to bring you pieces of shit to work. What, you just gonna play me out like that? Do y'all know they threatened that man's livelihood? I'm gonna tell you how I know they threatened his livelihood. Because first he got to act like he can understand on English. I didn't talk to this man before. I know he can speak English. Yeah, I'm not been there. Every time the judge asked him something, he look at the interpreter. What did he say? I mean, he forgot. He kept going in and I said, did he just say what he said? This shit was tripping me out. They found my nephew guilty, but before the trial started, the prosecutor, little white girl, in fact, she was fresh out of college. She said, hey, Barry, what we doing here? I'm offering you 12 years. Either you take the 12 years, Mr. Mayberry, or you're facing 30 to 60. Y'all see how that sounds stupid? You take 12 years, and if we decide in 6 days that you're guilty, we're going to give you 30 to 60. My nephew looked at the judge, looked at the prosecutor, everybody. He looked at his family. He looked at us. He said, I'm not taking a day. He said, you can offer me 1 hour right now, and I'm not pleading guilty. He said, now the things I've done in my life, because I've been in the system before, I said I did it. But the stuff that I didn't do, I'm not saying I did it. He said, I do time for something I did, but I didn't do that. He said, I finally came out. I had 2 jobs. I finally got my license. I had credit cards. I was taking care of my one and only son. I was doing the right thing in the system. And here y'all go get a dang on detective who's retired, who didn't like me when I was 16. And my grandmother paid for a good attorney, which was my mama. And I beat the case because I didn't do it. He told my nephew this day when he beat the case, before I die, I promise you I'm going to make you get life. I'm going to make you have life in prison before I leave this world. So when my nephew name came up, the detective was retired. He got out of retirement and got on the stand about something that happened when my nephew was 16. And so what he did is put doubt in the juror's mind. I've been trying to get this kid since he was 16. Now he in his 30s and he been getting away with crime all this time. That's what he was doing. And his attorney, me and my brother going off. Say something. Stop him. Why you letting him get on the stand? He's sweating bullets. Come to find out, they was threatening his license. Keep fighting for this brother if you want to. We'll take your license. This trial has stopped because they said his license was expired. He kept saying, no, they're not. So he had to prove his license wasn't expired before the trial continued. They was doing everything to this man, Scott Peterson in Grand Rapids, Michigan. This man had beat crime cases, murder cases, and everything. You couldn't beat a circumstantial evidence case that you got paid to fight. So they threatened him, pretty much said, you got to let this one go. We want him. Just before they sentenced my nephew, Judge Lieber, with the one arm, he retired now. He said, well, before I give you this sentence, Mr. Mayberry, this is how he was talking. I want to tell you that you should have took for 12 years. Because now when you get out, you're going to be my age. I'm going to give you 30 to 60. Get out of my courtroom. Before he got it out, my nephew had already walked out. He's like, I don't even hear, bye. I looked at us, I'm gone, y'all. I'm gone. But that's what he said. And act like it wasn't nothing. And right down the hallway, about 30 minutes before my nephew got sentenced, my brother friend was down the hallway with his nephew. His nephew got 18 years. Guess what his nephew did? His nephew pulled up. His friend just got out of jail. He get out the car by Job Corps. And you know, Job Corps got all these cameras. So he got caught real clear all the way up to his fingertips on them cameras. His boy was going to his house. He get out the car. Shot him so many times. Deleted his boy on the front porch. He got 18 years for cold-blooded murder. My nephew down the hall got 30 to 60 for $200. Who make these laws? You just wake up and decide, I don't know what I want to give somebody today. Everybody coming for me today, I'm going to give them 30 years. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's a good number, baby. That's a good number. 30 to 60. 30 to 60. That's what I'm going to do. And the other judge was like, you know what? I did 30 and 60 last week. I got to be nice this week. I'm just going to give murderers 18 years. That's all I'm going to give them. Not life. I'm just giving them 18 years. That sound good? Yeah. Shouldn't it be the same across the board? Certain kind of deletions of life should be this many years. Robbery should be this many years. It depends on what happened, the circumstances. Was it a pow? Did somebody get hurt? Shouldn't it be across the board? Should a judge have that much power? Well, if you piss him off, he can just go over the guidelines, or he can just give you what he wants. But see, Michigan don't have no guidelines. See, that's what happened when you don't pay attention to politics. When they said come and vote for guidelines, nobody showed up, but a few. So a judge can give you 10 years in Michigan for jaywalking. I got off subject, but I just wanted to show y'all how the system go. And that's from Michigan to LA. The system the judges just got too much authority. That's something we need to be voting against. Do y'all know how many people in prison doing crazy time? Because they were scared and they didn't want to fight no more. Like me, I didn't want to fight no more. I almost had a heart attack. I got the pettiest case ever. And I'm almost about to have a heart attack. I wasn't even facing no really time. I wasn't even really facing no time at all. Probation maybe. But I was scared of a felony. That's what I was scared of. I'm like, I'm going to get a felony? I never been in trouble. How I go from nothing to a felony? I can't even jeopardize my life like that. So it scared me because them Karens was looking at me like, you black, man, we don't like, oh, no way. I had, I think, 6 Karens a couple of Hispanics, and then some white men. When my attorney interviewed him after it was over, all but 2 Karens said I was guilty. And said it with an attitude like, I wish you would have got life. They already, before the trial started, y'all, I looked over there, because you know you get to pick your trial. And I should have, your jury, I should have known not to pick them. But my attorney, listen to him, we gotta get the Karens on our side. It wasn't no black women to pick from. It wasn't no black men. It was no black people. And Jesus' uncle was the only one, when we was doing a jury pick, he raised his hand, y'all, and said, excuse me, y'all, I have a question in regards to Miss Mayberry. He said, what? He said, I don't understand how we are the pick of her peers and how this going to be a fair trial to her when I don't see nobody that look like her. Ooh, what'd he say that for? I looked at him like, oh my God, I like you, Jesus. I said, did he just say that? He questioned the judge. The judge got to stuttering. But let me explain. Do y'all know the judge lied? He said, well, the reason why it's no black people here is not because the system is racist. It's because we can't find them for jury duty. Because most of them don't have license. And they don't have an address to find them. What? I said, did he just lie like that? I've been walking around this earth over 50 years at this time. Never been called for jury duty. Never been in trouble. Always had good credit. Always had license and always worked. Guess what? My daddy was the same. My mama was the same. My sister, my aunties, my nieces. None of us ever been called. Only one person in my family been called, and that was my son David. He got called twice. So you gonna sit here and lie like that? But that was his excuse why it was no black people that look like me on the jury. Now, y'all don't want nobody on the jury that's black. Because if y'all would have had somebody on the jury that's black, because this is what I think your peers are. Your peers is not your income. The court say your peers is your income bracket. Your peers should be somebody that have lived in your area, your neighborhood, that identify to your culture. Those is your peers. Forget the money. Because if I had some girls from my peers or even guys from my inner city that said they don't know me, they would have identified with what happened to me that day. They'd have been like, nah, I would have did the same thing. Thank God for the men. And let me tell you how the system works, and I'm going to go back to A$AP Rocky. Let me tell you how the system works. My attorney, who I paid, Attorney John Beeson, he like the Johnny Cochran of Michigan. I said, I'm going to pay him all the money I got. I ain't got very much, but here you go. You go get me off. He told me to take a plea. If you were my daughter, I'd just tell you to take a plea. And my dumb butt believe in him, because I'm like, he the GOAT. But then I started thinking about it when it was over. I could have had a court-appointed attorney tell me that shit. How you supposed to be fighting for me and make me take a plea? Oh, you owe the prosecutor one, huh? And I just happen to fall in that category. But let me tell you how the system works. He told me, he said, I noticed that the white guys up there, they like you. I wasn't thinking about no guy. I'm sweating bullets. I said, what? He said, them white guys like you. He said, so I need you to keep eye contact with them, and I need you to cut a smile here or there. They tell you to flirt with the jury. So here I am, acting like I'm on trial for life, trying to flirt, sweating. Looking like a damn fool. And they staring at me like, I hope I see you at 7-Eleven or something. Do y'all know they the ones saved me? They found me not guilty. No, that sweet juice, that brown thing, if she did it, I don't give a damn. They said not guilty. And one of them told the prosecutor and defense attorney, she lucky she left with a leg, because it couldn't have been my daughter. When I went to the jail and spent the night in the jail, every guard in there, I mean, everyone I told the story to, You know what them guys said? And these is white folks. What? And you didn't cut her leg off? Oh, she would have been coming up in here with a stub. I'm like, dang, these officers are violent. They always on my side. For the first time, all the officers were on my side except the one arrested me. And the officer that arrested me, he was aggressive. His partner was nice. They was playing good cop, bad cop. The officer that was aggressive, I talked his ear off. I talked about my daddy being in World War II. I talked about paying taxes. I'm talking about having a daycare. I said, this is not what I do. Why is you arresting me? He didn't feel sorry about me or my story until I got in the little area where I had to take off stuff. And this is the day I had on a wig. I took that wig and I threw it across the table. I think I traumatized that white boy. He looked at me like, oh my God, you just snatched your hair off. Oh Jesus. He looked at it like it was a dead poodle. I said, yes, my hair faked him. So he picked it up, put it in the bag, and he started being nice to me. Like, oh Jesus, she is 50-something years old. She ain't got no hair, Lord. I had cut my hair off at the time. He's like, I didn't mess with a senior citizen. My mama go beat my ass. Miss Mayberry, I hope everything work out for you. I said, shut up. Give him my wig so I can get it when I get out of here. Leave me alone. That's the only time he felt sorry for me, when I threw my wig. And he thought it was a poodle. I mean, he was a big, strong, cock diesel white boy. He was like, this lady is old. And when I came out of there, the first thing I said, where my wig at? Because I want to make sure he ain't take my wig. If y'all see my mugshot ever go across this internet, y'all better not put it on the internet. I'm not playing. I looked at like, everybody always think I'm African. I looked at like one of them Somalians, like I just swam to America. I was like, oh my God, I pray this don't get to the internet. I looked horrible, y'all. But anyway, I say this to say, that whole trial was bullshit. That whole trial was, I said, I cannot believe they let that trial go 8 days because this boy is jealous. Jealous. You hear me? Your best friend that you think is your friend will be your demise. Then they had him pretty much calling Rocky, asking for money. He wanted money. He said, fuck the police, I want money. His woman a billionaire pretty much. Then he said he got grazed across his knuckles. So he doing this, looking for somewhere to shoot you. What you do like this? How did your knuckles get in the way? I mean, how your knuckles get hit? And I'm lost in this case. Did the police ever come out, y'all? Because it don't even sound like he called the police, because he said he went back out and he found the bullets. And then they said he planted the bullets there. So did the police ever come out? Because Rocky said it wasn't even that kind. It was a fake, like a cap gun. It was fake. He pulled it out just to stop him. Like, get away from me, dude. I know what you on. And then he said he told Rocky, go ahead and pop that shit. And just what Rocky said, he did like this. And it hit his knuckles. I mean, y'all better listen to y'all mamas. Y'all better talk to y'all kids. It's no such thing as friends. These people grew up with him on the playground and sat up there and was a proud snitch. Now, that's what you call a snitch. He was a proud snitch. Yes. Yes, he did. And this will part crack me up. He said, and then he didn't show, like, no sympathy towards me. Like, he didn't promise me it wasn't going to happen again. I said, is this a grown-ass man crying about his friend? Are they sleeping together? Because then he made me think that's his lover. I'm like, how the hell you crying about a grown man being your friend? And he probably didn't even tell me it wasn't going to happen again. And Rocky sitting there like, I wish I had a gun right now. Was I his friend all these years? My mama told me he was a little bit. Oh, he is looking like this on the stand trying to destroy me in front of my billionaire girl. Rocky was so happy when he heard the verdict. He had 2 charges. This brother heard the first one and dove Superman ass. He just dove in what he's like this, just, I believe I can fly. He drove on Rihanna, because you know what he was thinking the whole trial, right? Y'all know what he was thinking. Lord, if I go to jail, I done fumble a billionaire. Who gonna be with my billionaire woman? She ain't finna wait no 24 years for me. It's over. And old boy was hoping he'd go because he wanted Rihanna. He would have called her as soon as Rocky would have found guilty. You okay, Ray? Just let me know if the kids need anything. I didn't mean for him to get 24 years, but he had to go. What you doing? And Rihanna them hugging on the attorneys, and I'm spreading her the judge. They partied all night. Could you imagine the party they had? You got a billionaire, a billionaire. You got 2 babies by a billionaire that you ain't even married to yet. Most billionaires don't fall for the okie doke like that. Like women. Chris Brown, you dumb as shit. You fumbled that, Chris. She stood 10 toes down, and guess what she paid? Joe, the attorney. $2 million. Did you really think, come here, y'all, do y'all really think that judge was going to let that defense attorney lose and he just got $2 million? Do you know what kind of salary that judge was going to get? $2 million. Then he said Rihanna hugged him and got makeup all over his suit. He on TMZ complaining. They try to tell this fool, your suit need to be on eBay. That's Rihanna. That's her makeup line. Do you know how much that suit costs? He was like, yeah, that's why I was mad, because my suit cost a lot of money. He said, do you know what it's worth now, though? Leave the makeup on there. So if you ever go broke, you got to retire, you got Rihanna kisses and makeup all over your suit. He was like, I never thought of that shit. He didn't call Rihanna and told her he needed a new suit. But I thank God this man walked, because before I knew this case, I'm like, here go another dummy that made it famous and destroyed his life. Here we go again. No. Even with the pawpaw in his hand, I really think it was a prop gun. I really believe his boy was jealous. And I can't say he was jealous of his success. He was jealous of his woman. That's the best way to lose friendship. You get a good dude or a good woman. They don't care about your job. Oh, but you better not be happy. Oh, hell no. They ain't even got to be no billionaire. You smiling too much. I got to do something. You showing too many teeth, Nelly. We got to do something. What did Herb Gotti do, God rest his soul, when Nelly and Ashanti got back together? Before that, he wasn't even really talking about Ashanti. But as soon as he seen them together, what his ass do? He started throwing monkey wrenches, going back down when they was 18. You know, we used to be getting high in the bathroom when I was 18. Nobody don't care about that. People hate to see you happy. Y'all hear me? People hate to see you happy. Stop telling folks your business. And when I tell y'all my business, these are testimonies. It already happened. I don't tell y'all what I'm doing right now. Besides, I'm about to move. But I don't give people details no more. Because I realized more people was praying against me than praying for me. You know why? How I found out? Because the ones that was on there, I'm praying for you, Nina. Oh, poor sister, I'm sorry to see you homeless. Some of my homeboys was calling me and saying, Nina, them same females your girls talking, you know we know the same females, right? Yeah. They calling us laughing at you. What? Yeah, it's like, look at Nina's stupid ass on there again talking about she homeless and she needed to be homeless. And I said, you lying. So I tested them. I put something else up there I made up. Ooh, girl, I am so sorry. They already told me you're talking about me. So you know what I did? Test this, and I promise y'all it's going to happen the same way. I put on there when I had something good happening. Ooh, praise God, I'm coming up out of this. This is when I got my apartment. I got my apartment, Lord, everything coming together. Do y'all know I only had probably 10 comments? But when I was doing bad, I had about 500 comments. When you're doing good, people don't want to talk to you. When you're doing good, they don't want to praise you. They ain't going to say praise God. It's going to be like 5 or 10 people. They feel sorry for you because ain't nobody saying nothing, so they say something. Where are all them people that feel sorry for me? Why y'all not celebrating? This is why, what's going on here? That's how they get down. You hear me? That's how people get down. One more story if y'all want to hear one. If y'all want to hear one more story, just say yes. If not, I'll get off here. Because I just realized my mind's so over the place. It's Friday, tomorrow's Saturday. Oh my God. I just realized I'm supposed to be doing something. I was supposed to be going to my friend's son's funeral in the morning. And they took all my stuff over to that house. Didn't save nothing out for the funeral. Didn't send the family no flowers. Oh, my sister go kill me. She gave me one job to do. Nina, get the flowers. Make sure the family get the flowers from our family. Okay. And I ain't do it. She gonna get me. Derek, I'm sorry. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to get up early in the morning. Today is Friday, right? I'm going to have to get up early. Oh, my God. Because I think the funeral started at 11. I'm going to get up at like 8 o'clock and figure out where to get some flowers at and go to this house and go through all my stuff and get something to wear. And I don't have stuff when I go out into the funeral, so I show respect. I don't know where my heels at. And I can't miss this. And I can't go in there looking like Pippi Longstocking. No. Because everybody from my high school will be there because we all family. And if I go in there looking like Pippi, they gonna say I'm smoking. No. So I got to figure something out tonight. Whew, so I got to get ready to go. But anyway, one last story. If y'all want another story, real quick, say yes. If no, if y'all tired, y'all need to get my likes up first. Y'all need to get my likes up. Please. And if y'all want to know just one more story, I'm going to tell y'all about my brother, what happened to him. Y'all know how I am. I give a story time. It seems like every time I hear one of their stories, I know somebody that been through something similar. Okay. Emily said yes. So I'm going to talk to Emily by myself. Just me and you, girl, go talk. Because ain't nobody else saying yes. So if ain't nobody else on here, it's going to be me and Emily. Then she said, is it Emily? Okay. Elisa, okay. Here we go. Miss Deborah, Miss Ruby. Y'all want to hear a story? Kanique? Okay. My brother is 4.5 years older than me. He's 60. And he's the only brother I grew up with. I have a brother by my dad. I put it on my post. That's my dad's son. That's not my mom's son. My mother had 4 children. She had 3 girls and a boy. My older sister passed on from a heart attack before my mom. Well, my brother, out of all the hard work my parents put in him, all the church, all the praying, he ended up, like, loving the streets. So when y'all be blaming parents for kids acting up, no, that ain't the case all the time. My dad used to call him the prodigal son. He said he gonna come home one day. He gonna come back and come back around. That's my junior. Where he had a friend, a best friend. I mean, you couldn't split them apart. And my mother is a very good judge of character. She used to always tell my brother, it's something about that boy I don't like. You be careful. Mama, that's my brother. That's my brother. He spent the night here, they spend the night there, they hanging out with girls, they driving the same car, they got the long Jerry curl, they think they pimping. I mean, it was... Well, you know, back then, this was what? I was in high school. I was in the 12th grade. This was 88. This is how long ago it was. 88. You know, being gay wasn't in style. Oh, you gotta hide it. Well, it was a teacher that was like this black man. He had a crush on my first cousin. My cousin looked like one of them DeBarges, like Al or one of them. So he telling my brother, and he a little older than my brother, hey, man, this teacher, man, this dude on me, man, I want to beat this shit out of him. He try to be giving me money and stuff. My brother and his friend, they ain't hearing nothing but He trying to give you money. He said, yeah, man. He was like, what's wrong with you, dude? Plain act like you this way and get the money. He's like, hell no. He said, man, get the money, man. He said, okay, we'll go with you. He said, what we gonna do? He said, me and homeboy gonna be in the back seat, you in the front seat, and you just be talking to him. And then when he give you the money, we all go get high, drunk, and we'll do what we do, just get the damn money. He was trying to get like $5,000 or $10,000 out this dude. The dude was considering it. So they in the front seat talking. My brother said my cousin was acting like he's about to throw up, like, oh my God. They talking. My brother friend over here, he zooted. He tweaking. So my brother kept telling me, man, calm down, man, chill. He telling my brother he taking too long. He was like, man, just calm down. He go get the money, shut up. His friend pull out a switchblade. Put it through the teacher's throat. Man, what you got in your pockets? Give us your credit card. Give us everything in your pockets. So my brother like, what you doing? And my cousin like, no, what? Shut up. Oh, y'all taking too long. So the dude panicking. He trying to get stuff out. Then he started fighting with him. Now, he in the back seat behind him. He started tussling with him. My brother friend slicing this dude. So they end up out the car. The dude get out the car. He bleeding. My brother get out the car. My cousin is panicking. So my brother grabbing his friend like, bro, trying to get his, calm down, man. You finna kill this dude. So my brother stands in front of the dude like this. Do you know his friend took the switchblade and he cut him from... Both my brother's arms got cut. Now he bleeding out. He almost cut his main artery. So my brother's screaming, the man screaming, it's blood everywhere, and everybody started running. They was in the woods. So my brother running, my cousin and the friend ran the same way. They got caught that night for attempted murder, robbery. My brother gets away. I remember this phone call like it was yesterday, and I was in the 12th grade. I answered the phone. Where mama? Where mama? I said, what's wrong with you? Put mama on the phone. So I hear my mom, oh, Lord, what's going on? So they go get him. His girlfriend, well, wife at the time, because he got married young. His wife was a nurse. They bring him and they banished him up. I'm thinking they taking him to the hospital. No, he refused to go to the hospital. He went on Greyhound and he left Michigan. And he went down south to my auntie them. Because I got a lot of family in Mississippi. He went on the run because he was scared. He had already been in prison before. He had did 3 years. My brother was just a prodigal son. And he telling my mama, this time I ain't do no, mama. I tried to save his life. I tried. My boy tripped out. My mama kept saying, I told you this boy was bad news. So my cousin, him, and the teacher, they was going through trial. My brother was gone. They couldn't find him. His best friend mama paid the teacher to say my brother is the one that attacked him. Because my brother was gone. We didn't know this until my brother came to turn himself in. His friend got 7 years. Now, his friend got 3 to 7, and my cousin got 7 to 14 for setting it up. So my brother was gone about 2 years on the run. And my mother was like, you know what? You don't need to be running no more. Come and face the consequences. They got 2, such and such got 3. Your cousin got 7. Just come and face your consequences. Get it over with, son. You can't live like that. All right, mama. And the reason he really came back, y'all, this is funny. My cousins down south, they crazy. A lot of them get high, they country. My brother said every day they was getting drunk. He had to fight folks. They kept saying the folks was coming, thinking the police chasing them. He said, man, I got to get away from these country ass crackhead cousins of my mama. I'd rather go to prison. So he came back, right? During the trial, the teacher kept putting his head down. They reading and stuff. And my brother said, I did what? So he looking at the teacher saying, tell these people I saved your life. What you mean I cut you? He said, I got cuts right here for life. Tell these people I saved your life. He said my brother did it. So my brother then turned himself in, and now he's getting charged as the aggressor, the mastermind. Now the other two then got their time. My own cousin turned on my brother. His mama and my daddy are brothers and sisters, first cousins. He got with my brother friend and turned on his first cousin to cut a deal. So my brother's standing there. Do y'all remember the movie Dead Presidents with Lorenz Tate? Do y'all remember Lorenz Tate took the chair and threw it at the judge? My brother did that before Lorenz. He got kicked out the courtroom at least 5 times because he going off on the judge. He going off on the prosecutor. He going off on the man. He said, I'm not doing no 12 to 36 years. Y'all done lost your mind? And I saved his life? He said, now if y'all want to charge me with a robbery, attempted robbery, cool. He said, but the other stuff, no. He threw the chair at the judge. Judge went down. The same judge sentenced my nephew to the 30 to 60. The same judge sentenced my brother to 12 to 36 years before. My nephew 8 years younger than me. My brother 5 years older than me. I was 18. So my nephew was 8. You see what I'm saying? So the same judge sentenced my nephew. My mother fell out in court. I had to call my daddy. It was a mess. And the moral to the story is they were best friends. When his best friend got hit by a car when he was a teenager, my brother almost lost his mind, thought his friend was going to die. He was laying on his body, screaming in the middle of the street, trying to pick him up and talking about, just help me out. I mean, he loved his friend. Do y'all know his friend got out, I think, in 5 years. My cousin ended up getting out the same time as my brother because he kept messing up in there. He only got 7 years. He ended up doing 29 years. My brother did 29 years because every time he went up for the parole board, they would flop him. He didn't get out after 12, 13, 14, 15, 29 years. For trying to save an officer's life and making a bad decision with his boy. You don't have no friends. And do y'all know, he got out 2009 in October. My mother died in 2009 in August. My mother was fighting for her life, and my brother was supposed to get out in July. He would have been there when my mother was dying. Do you know they made him wait? Talking about the paperwork got lost, and they knew my mama was on her deathbed. And they knew that was her only son, and she loved my brother. She was so delirious, she would see the doctors walking past. I go, my son, he came home. Oh, my baby. I said, Mama, that's not him. She would think white doctors was my brother. It broke my heart that she thought it was my brother. So when my brother finally called, this what made my brother change his life, y'all. And it's sad, but sometimes it takes drastic measures for people to turn their life around. This when the prodigal son came home. My daddy had died. My sister had died. My niece had died. And now my mama dying. He gets my mama on the phone from prison. He said, Mama, hold on, I'm coming. You know what my mama said? This is a son that she never denied nothing. She asked the warden one time, can I do half his time because we switch off on weekends because my son need a break, Your Honor. She wanted to go do his time for him. This is how much she loved her only son. He got his dying mama, our mama, on the phone, and she said, well, son, your daddy said one day you gonna get in trouble and we can't help you. She said, now you done did a long time. You done did almost 30 years. Who would have thought all that time, the year you coming out, your mama ain't gonna be here no more? Mama, don't say that, don't say that. She said, oh yeah, I'm about to leave. And you gonna miss it. You missed 30 years of your mama and your daddy and your sister and your niece. She said, but one thing, I'm a God-fearing woman, and I done took up for you for so long. I ain't gonna never forget what she said. I done took up for you for so long. I done talked the girls crazy. I done fought women. I done did everything upholding your dirt when your daddy told me not to. I'm letting you go today. She said, I am not going to die with that kind of heart on me. I didn't gave it to God. You God's child. And I'm not going to hell holding on to the things I let you do. So I didn't repent it. She said, I hope you find your way because mama not going to be here when you get back. That broke all of our hearts. I want to cry right now. That broke all of our hearts. I mean, all. Then I get my mama a Bible, y'all. That is funny. She said, Nina, go get my Bible. I got everything what I want to give everybody in that Bible. Told you my daddy died. My mother had just a little nest egg. 80-something thousand. So I get the Bible. She said I leave Nina as power of attorney. Out my real name. I ain't gonna tell you my real name. I leave her power of attorney. She's over everything that I have left. And this is what I want to give each child. So I'm reading it. My mother, she told me to give my brother $50, my sister $40, my nieces and nephews $5 and $10. I said, Mama, you can't give them $50. She said, I didn't give them enough. I'm dying now. They don't get nothing else from me. You take care of everything and you make sure everything right because I know you go do the right thing. And then I tell you, I put my mama away like a queen. My mama had horse, buggies, carriage, hearse. She had everything. You would think Princess Di was in there. People were stopping on the street recording. Who is that? It's our mama. Who mama? Who are you? I'm Unbreakable Strong Woman. I wasn't Unbreakable Strong Woman then, but in the making. But to make a long story short, my brother came home. My mother died August the 30th. My brother came home, no, August 31st. My brother came home October the 31st. 2 months after his mama died. And I remember talking to my brother. He said, I will never get high again. I'm going to go back to work. And I'm going to be everything that my daddy and my mama wanted me to be. And I'm looking at him like, yeah, My brother been on his job 7 years. He got A1 credit. He got credit cards. He finally got a license for the first time in his life. His kids adore him, even though he missed half their life. He loved his grandbabies. He is the elder of our family right now. He is the not the elder. What you call it? Y'all know what the word I'm trying to use. He's over the family. And my brother gonna stay with me. Cause he know I'm gonna keep him in line. I'm like my mama. He don't play with me, and I'm a baby sister. He can do something. Don't you tell Nina. But it took for my parents, my sister, and my niece to die for him to change his life. But my daddy didn't lie. He said, my prodigal son gonna come home. And he's home. And he's just like my dad. I mean, he's the carbon copy of my father. He don't care if there's a concert going on. He don't care if there's an F-off happening. He don't care if they giving away money. No, I ain't gonna say that. That might stop him from going to work. No matter sleet, snow, rain, my brother drives 30 minutes each way to go to work. He drive all the way to Holland, Michigan, back and forth, 6 days a week to work. This is a brother that you couldn't pay to go to work. He don't miss a day. So if you got a child out here, just keep praying. Just keep on praying, knowing that your prodigal child go come home. They didn't see it, but I did. I love my big brother. I call him my Bubba. And he gonna be on some of my videos with me because we go prank him a lot. Me and my kids like to prank him because he been in prison so long, y'all. Can y'all get my likes up? He been in prison so long that things just strange to him. Now, he been home a long time. Like, that was 2009. But when he first came home, y'all, me and my kids used to get him, Lord. My brother probably said I can't stand Nina and her damn kids. We would do so much stuff to him, and he was institutionalized. We in the mall. See, when I get talking about my brother, I don't know how to shut up. I'm sorry, y'all. But we was in the mall. I didn't give him a lot of money because, you know, I had the money. Bought him a car, you know. We just having fun. Now I'm taking him shopping, get you some Jordans. We finna ball out, bro. So I gave him a debit card. I said, this is your account. You go to the ATM, you pick a PIN number. I don't want to know your PIN number. I got some money in this account for you. So I'm showing him how to use the ATM at the mall. My brother was like, how you do that? I said, how I do what? He said, how in the hell did you get the money out that machine? I said, because it's an ATM. He said, so the bank is under the ground? I said, nah. He said, where the hell the money coming from? I said, the money in the machine. He said, how they know how much you want? I said, you put it in there. My brother was so dumbfounded when he came home. Then he was in the living room. He trying to call people on the remote. Nina, you ain't pay your damn phone bill? I said, what are you talking about? He said, the phone ain't got no dial tone. I said, fool, that's the remote. He said, God damn, when I left the remote, used to go across the box. He said, y'all got remote so I can sit down and turn the TV. My brother was so funny. The county jail when he left was a little building. He came back, the county jail looked like a hotel. He called me on the phone. No, this was funny, y'all. He called me at work and said, Nina, you not gonna believe this shit. I said, what? He said, I'm at this store. He said, they got everything. I mean, they got cereal, they got socks, they got makeup, they got everything. I said, what store? He said, no. Everything is $1. I said, Dollar Tree? Everything, Nina. He said, I kept going to the counter. This is $1. He said, Nina, you got to hurry get off work because everything here is $1. I said, James, we got them everywhere. He said, y'all got stores everywhere. Everything's $1. I'm finna go to all of them. I said, they sell the same shit. My brother was so funny. So funny. Then David used to call, because my brother used to be a pimp. And he got this high-pitched voice. And he act like Boosie. So my kids used to act like my brother was show and tell. They thought their uncle was going to come home looking like Jerome from Martin. They used to tell people, my uncle is Jerome. He going to have the press and curl. He going to have the Stacey Adams with the socks. He got gold teeth. I said, my brother don't look like that. They thought he was going to look like Jerome. So my son at work on his lunch break, and he just thought about his uncle. You know, we prank him all the time. He said, man, my uncle used to be a pimp. He was like, he said, a real pimp. He said, he even talked like a pimp. He said, y'all want to talk? Y'all want to hear me prank him? Everybody at lunch, yeah. So he calls my brother and say, yeah, Nick, I heard you was messing with my B. When I see you, I'm going to do you. My brother went into that pimp mode. Well, yeah, nigga. Yeah, you ain't looking for me now because I'm looking for your ass. The people in the whole damn job dying laughing. My brother calls me on the phone. Nina, I'm about to go back to the penitentiary. I said, for what? He said, this nigga looking for me. I'm getting my shoes on right now. I'm about to go back. I don't play this shit. I'm about to kill everybody. I said, who you looking for? He said, I don't know, but I'm looking. And you better have some bond money. Because he said he looking for me over a bit. Oh, hell no. Why he talking to me, David beeping in? Dying laughing. Mama, did Uncle James call you? I said, why? He said, I just pranked him. I said, boy, your uncle is looking for somebody. He don't even know who he looking for. So I said, Jay, calm down, bro. It was David. You know what? I'm sick of you and your goddamn kids. And hung up the phone. We used to get my brother non-stop. So when I tell y'all I got a treat for y'all at this new house, it's going down in the Mayberries. I think I'm going to do a whole channel called the Mayberries. Because it's going down. We already got pranks together, y'all. My kids already said, Uncle James moving in. Yes, they didn't put pranks together. One of the pranks, I'm going to forewarn y'all what it is, so y'all won't be traumatized. One of the pranks, he go park in the garage. My brother drive number Cadillacs. We go put a dummy in a sheet and wrap it up and put it in his back seat. So when he get in the car, he gonna see a body back there. We talk about a brother that's paranoid. We talking about a brother when he see the police, they could be 2 cars in front of us. He tell everybody in the car to shut up. Be quiet. There go them folks. Who? The police. Shut up. I don't want nobody to say nothing. We be in the car like this. I said, they can't hear us. They just shut up. You hard-headed. You always saying something. Shut up. I'm like, boy, the police they ain't looking for you. He don't play with them folks. We about to get him so good, y'all. Y'all think I'm funny. That's where I get it from. My brother is a comedian. He's crazy. He is crazy. And I'm going to share some more stories about him later, but not tonight. But this your girl, Nina, from Unbreakable Strong Woman. I hope y'all enjoyed my story time. And I know y'all get mad. Nina, you be doing one video, you go into your own life story. Because it's always something about somebody's life that got something to do with my life. I don't understand why, but it do. Leon used to say that, damn, Nina, you got a story for everything. I don't know why. I do. I guess I just been around a lot of different people, a lot of different situations, because I do. I have some interviews coming up. I hope I get, what's his name? Pernell Gates. I'm supposed to have an interview with Pernell. I'm supposed to been there interview with Pernell. He is Christian Key's brother. I got that coming up. Then I'm going to do we call it the old heads. It's my brother and all his friends that ever been locked up in prison. How I'm going to get through this interview, I don't know. Because some of them, we don't know what they be saying. They speak in Japtalian. We don't know what the hell they be saying. But they gonna give you their story, and they gonna tell you what they been through, and they a bunch of old head, old ex-pimps, gangsters. Yeah, we got a treat for y'all. So I'm forewarning y'all, when I have these old school players, and I'm going to start my video. I already know how I'm going to start. I'm going to start it from outside when they Cadillacs pull up. And I'm going to play their theme song. Da-da-da, da-da-da, Freddy's dead. All the way into the house. Because it's going down. Y'all will be like, Nina, thank you. We have never seen nothing like this in our life. I love y'all. Thank y'all for hanging in there with my story time. I'm glad y'all enjoy my story time. And I do not make up stories. When I'm telling y'all a story time, this shit be real. That's why I'm so passionate about it. Not one story have I ever told y'all I fabricated it. This is my real life. And I'm glad YouTube done gave me a platform to let some of this shit go. Because the stuff I done seen and been through, I would explode if I had to die with all this. I'm glad y'all got to share it with me. That's why I be like, y'all ain't going to believe this shit. My life is just a story. And people say, Nina, you a good storyteller. I lived it. I lived it. One of my professors in school told me, he said, Nina, you know what good grades and make you successful in life? He said, especially if you want to be a speaker. Tell the truth about something you've been through. And it's going to come through to your audience like they sitting right there. He said, if you find a subject that you don't know about, it's going to come off fake. That's why some of these people that y'all hear talk on TV and stuff, they talking about celebrities and stuff they really don't care about. So they be stumbling and, and then Diddy did this and this and that. I'll be like, do you know what Diddy did? Because my cousin did it too. Let me tell you what my cousin did. And then I'm going to get back to Diddy. So then y'all start feeling like y'all are part of the story. Like, this girl is what? My cousin did that shit too. That's why I do it. So I thank you for hanging in there with me. I need y'all to get my likes up. That's why I'm procrastinating to hang up right now. Because half y'all have not pushed that thumbs up. I need y'all to push that thumbs up. I got to go ahead and get in a hot bubble bath. I am burning hot. This hat is hot as shit. And I got to go relax, and I got to figure out what I'm going to do about this funeral tomorrow. I cannot believe I forgot. It's today Friday. Last Friday was Friday 13, and I didn't know. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Today is Friday. Oh, my God. I got to go, y'all. Pray for me. Pray that I get these flowers. Because if I don't get these flowers, say, from the Mayberries, I can't come to the family reunion no more. My big sister, Janice, that's another person we go get, y'all. I got to get my big sister. My big sister is like Debo. She the big sister that you call when you got problems, but you really want something solved. You can't call my big sister just to say, I want you to cuss out somebody. Because Big Janice is like Big Shirley. for Martin. She coming through. And she ain't playing. We gonna get her too. My sister just ain't, been feeling well a little bit, but we gonna make her laugh. I'm gonna show y'all Big Shirley. Yeah. Well, where I'm at. Nope. I guess I still gotta talk because y'all ain't trying to push the thumbs up. Do I gotta keep talking? Show me some love. Y'all know I can talk all night. I'll talk till y'all fall asleep. I'll be still talking. Y'all been and woke up, went to sleep, woke up and said, man, ain't you supposed to be at a funeral? You better y'all better push that dang on button. And y'all know I really don't write nothing down. I write little notes here or there. Everything come from the dome with me. Authentic. And if y'all don't like the way I tell stories, like the young girl the other day, well, girl my age, why you always talking about yourself? Because I can, and I love telling stories that I've been through. I'm a storyteller. That's what storytellers do. So I hope y'all enjoyed my storytelling. This is a storytelling channel. If you want to be entertained with some real life situations, this is the channel for you. I even know some freaks like Diddy. I just don't talk about him. That's why when y'all be talking about Diddy, oh, he need to get life. I said, do you know how many brothers I know should be getting life then? Because I know a whole lot of Diddy's. I know a whole lot of R. Kelly's. You know what I'm saying? I know a whole lot of Cassie's. Where y'all been? Where the hell y'all been? I'm like, I was sheltered and I know these people. What the hell? Y'all just came from under a rock? I know some Donald Trumps that was still ginger out of the, what did my mama say? To sweeten out the gingerbread. Donald Trump, Elon. Y'all date Donald Trump. Some of y'all date Donald Trump. Thank you so much. Is it Vanessa? Thank you. A lot of y'all date Donald Trump. What did Donald Trump do? He a criminal and he lied to get your money. That's your baby daddy. A lot of y'all baby daddies is Donald Trump. Y'all need, you know how to t-shirt say, I am Malcolm X? Y'all need to get some of y'all baby daddies t-shirts. I am Donald Trump. So stop acting brand new. I can't believe Donald Trump. Yes, you can, because your baby daddy did the same thing to you this last weekend. Shit. He made some promises that he didn't keep. What did Donald Trump do? He made some promises he didn't keep. That's why I said I believe Donald Trump and Elon gonna take that mask off, and that's Pookie and Ray Ray. We already got DMX's son. I know that's Pookie and Ray Ray. That's some Pookie and Ray Ray shit they doing. Fire all the pilots and let my cousin drive. That ain't nothing but some hood shit. Fire all the pilots. My cousin them need some jobs. And they can smoke weed up there too. That's why the plane's falling. Pookie and Ray Ray cousins, they gave them the job. They up there playing gangster lean, smoking weed, and running into shit. How do you run into something in the sky? Can somebody tell, how in the hell do you, ain't no trees that tall. Only Pookie and Ray Ray can manage to run into some shit in the sky. This shit's crazy. I'm sorry. But they gonna pull off that mask and it's gonna be Pookie and Ray Ray. Watch what I tell you. You're gonna be like, Nina, you need to go on Celeste's channel. You and Celeste know what y'all talking about. For real, y'all, for real. Have y'all ever thought about that? Have you ever thought how they hitting some shit in the sky? It ain't nothing but some clouds up there. All this big old sky. All this space. And you just run into another plane. How? Sound like a crackhead move to me. But let me go, y'all. I got to go figure some stuff out for tomorrow because my family is going to give me the business. And I got to figure out what to do with these Pippi Longstockings because now I can't even get my hair done. I'm supposed to get my hair done. I ain't got my nails done. Oh, no. Pray for me. I would talk to y'all either before or after this funeral, but I got to go because I got to go to bed. I got to get up early in the morning and make something happen. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Thank you so much. Pray for my friend Derek. Derek Manny lost his 12-year-old son, and he got to put him to rest tomorrow morning. Breaks my heart. Ooh, I hope I can get through it. Pray for me. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Bye.